This is where the legends are made.
You're wrong, Jelinsky. Legends are made on the bingo board. That premiere was everything I wanted out of Season 46, and using my Survivor knowledge, I have 24 theories about the season going forward. They exist on the door spectrum between hinged and completely unhinged. I'll let you decide where they sit. I've put them on a bingo card because originality is hard. Shout out to Overanalyzing Avatar for the idea. Don't know if they're making much more bingo content, but they make amazing Avatar content. We've got 24 theories to get through. Survivors ready? Let's go. First up, Tevin will be our main narrator for the season. Every season of Survivor has a narrator who tells the audience what's going on, and Tevin seems to be the perfect fit for this. He's an actor, he's already been great in confessionals. Frankly, they'd be stupid not to use him. Next up is Hunter vs Soda. I think that Camp Counselor song scene is setting up a battle for the ages. Think Josh versus Jeremy from San Juan del Sur, but even more intense. Our third theory is that Yanu is the Mat Singh tribe. Oftentimes on 3 tribe seasons, we get one tribe completely steamrolled by the other two. This time, I think it's going to be Yanu. I mean, look at them. They struggled in that first challenge, they struggled in that second challenge, they even struggled in that third challenge. I don't have a lot of faith in them going forward, to be honest. Sticking with the Yanu tribe, let's talk about Jess. I think she's going to be the decoy boot at every single vote when Yanu loses the challenge. Will they go home? No. But whoever does go home will think it'll be Jess. Speaking of Jess, my next theory is that Jess will get a growth edit. I don't know why, I'm just getting really big David Wright vibes from her. Maybe it's because she's socially awkward and on the purple tribe, but mark my words, by the end of the season, Jess will have really come into her own. Let's switch tribes and go to Sega now. I think that Ben and Charlie will be this season's JT and Steven. Or Austin and Drew, more likely. It's a tale as old as Survivor token scenes. You've got the socially charming, outgoing dude, and you've got the smart, studious, a bit more awkward guy, and they form an unbreakable bond and work very well together. I hope I'm right here, I really like these two. Charlie will make a lot of Taylor Swift references. I think this might be my safest theory so far, so I'm going to even try and predict what they will be. At some point, Charlie will say, "Now we've got bad blood." At some point, he will tell someone else to shake it off. Someone will try and introduce the buddy system, and Charlie will say, "I don't know about you, but this isn't season 22. Mark your calendars, all of those are happening. The editing will be fun. That Andy Griffith's Alliance thing? That was cute. I really like that. With 90-minute episodes, the editors have a lot more room to stretch their artistic chops and show off what fun they can have. That boys montage from season 45? Awesome. I love that. I expect we're going to get a lot more fun moments like that this season. No tribal and Nami. Similar to my Yanu is Mat Singh theory, I think Nami is analogous to Tandang, and at least one member from this tribe will not go to tribal pre-merge. They just seem too competent compared to the other two tribes. Jeff will be mean. I think season 45 broke Jeff a little bit. I think those two quitters really jaded him. That intro at the start, Jeff had a bit more bite than he normally does, saying that 17 of you will not win, even though you really think you can. We're in for punish Jeff Probst this season. God help anyone who quits. Venus is not Parvati. Hey, here's a quick montage of some Parvati 2.0 type contestants. Guess how many of them were Parvati 2.0? That's right. None of them. I think Venus will do good, but even if she wins, we won't be comparing her to Parvati by season's end. Jelinsky will seem smart soon. Jelinsky is one of the messiest, most legendary first boots of all time, and I want everyone in the comments to say something nice about him, please. I think by the season's end, we will see gameplay that makes him look like a god amongst men. We will see moments that make us go, damn, maybe Jelinsky wasn't that bad at Survivor after all. The mess has only just begun. Free space. This is the free space. That's how bingo works. Yanu will fail at a stacking challenge. As we saw in the challenge, Jelinsky stacked puzzle pieces like there was no tomorrow. But why? I think He was practicing. He saw that in the future, we're going to get a block stacking challenge like we've seen so many times in the past. Yanu will fail this challenge miserably, and they will rue the day they voted off Jelinsky, our stacking master. The Andy Griffith alliance is based on a lie. Tevin and Hunter bonded over being big Andy Griffith fans, but I think one of them is lying. Hunter actually misheard him, and is secretly a big fan of Australian children's book author Andy Griffiths, but is now too far deep into his alliance with Tevin to back out. Look, we've all been there, and none of us would say anything about it. The gecko will return. What was with Jeff talking about the gecko like that?
The biggest gecko you have ever seen. Legs, long tail, bloodshot eyes.
Jeff, why are you describing the gecko in such great detail? It's because the gecko isn't done. We'll see the gecko again. It might be in another challenge. It might be a hidden immunity idol. There might be an idol hidden inside the gecko. We will see him again, you mark my words. Banu will not go on a journey. Barney got this confessional about wanting to go on a journey this episode.
I really want to go. However, Jelinsky is the first one to put up his hand for everything.
I think this is setting up a very funny plotline where Barney wants to go on the journey every single time, and every single time someone else volunteers, so he steps aside and then gets another confessional about really wanting to go on the journey. Bonus points if Barney gets voted out because he kept relenting and letting others go on the journey, meaning he missed out on an advantage. They will reference the several moment several times. Day 7 will be called Day Several. Day 17 will be called Day Severalteen. The final 7 will call themselves the Final Several. Jeff will say, severalth person voted out, and next season will be called Survivor 40 Several. All of those are happening. There will be a medevac this season. You see Jelinsky smash the hourglass? Bro, that's a glass. In sand. That is impossible to clean up. Someone between now and the end of the season is going to cut their foot on the glass and get medically evacuated because of it. Either that, or Liz accidentally eats food that she's not allowed to eat and gets medically evacuated due to an allergic reaction to the food. Dirty Harry 2.0. Okay, so Tim and Maria have the parent alliance, right? I think someone is going to lie about having a child so they can join in, akin to Dirty Harry in Australian Survivor Champions vs Contenders 2. Bonus points if they say their kid's name is Oscar. Bonus points if they have absolutely no idea what a kid is meant to be doing at the age they claim their kid is, and everyone knows it's a lie immediately. Someone will smash open the idol box. I am stealing a lot from Australian Survivor today, aren't I? Spoilers for Titans vs Rebels, skip here if you aren't caught up yet. Someone will find the idol and just smash it open and get the idol that's inside instead of getting the key. US Survivor would never allow this, they stop their contestants from doing things like this all the time, but it would be very, very funny. At the very least, post-season it will come out that someone tried to do it before production stopped them. Someone will make a One Piece reference this season. Come on, the Orange Tribe is called Nami. There has to be someone on the cast who noticed this and is waiting to scream, "The idol! The idol is real!" when they find it. I'll take any reference I can get. I'm on chapter 712, so I have brain rot. There will be a quitter this season. I think there will be a quit. I think it will be on Q's tribe, and Q will look very mad about it. It would be funnier if Q is the one that quits after talking about never quitting, but that isn't happening, so I'll settle for the theory that his number one ally quits the game. Tiffany is a hero or a healer. Despite claiming to be a hustler,
I'm a hustler.
Tiffany's true roots will shine through and she will be a hero or healer by the end of season. I don't know what that will look like, but you heard it here first. The Survivor auction is back. Jeff would never do this to me. Jeff wouldn't bring the auction back in season 45 just to tear it away from me immediately afterwards. This news article about there being no Survivor auction, it's a ruse, so that we'll be even more surprised when the auction is back, and we'll be happy about how good it is, and the second covered item will be bad, and it'll be great. It'll be awesome, and the Survivor auction's back. It's my theory, I'm sticking to it. And that's 24 theories based on the premiere of Survivor 46. What do you think are most likely to happen? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know your own theories while you're down there. We'll revisit this at the end of the season and see just how many I got right. I reckon I got at least like one of them, yeah? I've been Henry Hickman Survivor, and I'll see you on the bingo board.